All right, guys, welcome in. Today I am super excited to do some Bluey. We are doing Bluey step by step on here. We can even throw some of the friends and family on the background or something as we go continue on.
It's a newer show, an Australian comedy cartoon show that I found out a couple years ago. But I think it's
Start line up kind of on the middle, probably about the size of my hand. There's definitely about a box shape to the body of here. I'm gonna kind of go a kind of elongated rectangle that has like kind of turns on the edges and has a little bit of curve to the rectangle shape. I'm gonna do about a little more than half of it, just because I got his ears and his nose that kind of protrudes out over here. Okay, that looks good. I can make that a little bit darker. Okay, and then we can add 2 legs.
well, I should say 4 lines. 1, 2, and then 3, 4.
Make this go down a little bit more, and then over. Kind of bump up, down, over, and bump up. Put some little paw prints for. There we go. The arms are a little bit tricky on characters. I'm gonna start off with some kind of simple shapes and techniques. Kind of curves down and over, like an L. This one about that same thickness. I want to try to keep that consistent. Down and over. And have a little rounded edge. I maybe should have rounded that a little bit better. There's kind of a little mitt or by the paw. Could have put that down here. Almost looks like socks. And then with the fingers, just kind of loop around. 1, 2,
3, and then 4. That one will connect down.
There we go. I like that.
I'm going to put kind of tucked right inside of the body. Let's go 1 line. 2 lines.
Again, you can kind of cap that off. And then this one's, let's do 3 paws. 1, 2, 3. Loop that right around.
Okay, nice. And then the little belly part kind of goes up, over, and then back down.
Right there. Can't forget about the tail in the back side here. Again, kind of a line that goes out. Can get a little bit thicker if you want. I'm gonna add a little curve on the outside. And then the longer part is kind of like the bushy tail. It kind of has a couple of little bumps inside and then goes over there. Add a few little spots for Bluey on the side here. Those will be I think the darker blue part of there. The bottom looks good now. Start with that snout that kind of comes down and over. I want to get to the smile or little smirk over here. So I'm going to start it out lightly like I often do. And then it kind of loops up. I can go that a little bit darker. Give her a little smirk on there. And then almost like a triangle. Kind of like a diamond, I guess, shape too. And then that goes right over. And then that'll be kind of the first loop for the eye. That one can go right there. The pupil part of it on the inside. And then right above that will be the next one. And you can always tell when I'm not super confident, I go a little bit lighter on here just to make sure it's about the same
size as that. Want to keep them proportional, about the same. Then you can go through it a little bit more confident and dark. Circle, or oval I should say, right in the middle, except you can leave a little bit of white if you want. That's looking good.
And then on the top of that, there are some like little eyebrows that kind of remind me of little peanuts. So it kind of goes a loop and then a bump over here. Same thing. Loop and then a bump. That looks cool. Now they're kind of floating there, but we got to put them on something. So let's do the big triangle for their ears. Goes up and then down. That'll be right the side of the face too. You can add an extra line right there.
And then that little triangle will kind of sneak inside. This one goes off here, up, and then down. This one also up, and then down.
You can connect that to make sure that matches up. And I think we got Bluey. That looks pretty good. Oh, we got one more little section here for like the darker part or rings around the eyes, I guess to make her look more like a dog. Okay, nice. Now I'm going to take my Sharpie and outline this and start thinking about what I want to do for the background. I'm always thinking of probably something blue for sure. Maybe I'll put the logo in there, or maybe I'll even put a family around the backside. So we'll see. So let's go through that real quick. Okay, nice. That looks awesome. The only thing I did forget is I forgot to add our like little round area around by
her kind of mouth and snout in here, just because that's going to be a tan color along with the belly. So I want to make sure that I added that little zigzag.
A wavy line in there. So now we are all ready for the background. I think I got a good idea. So let's take some blue, since we are doing Bluey, and make a little magic happen. There is my blue.
Alright, bam!
Hey, there it is, Bluey from everybody's new favorite Disney show. So hopefully you had fun with this step-by-step. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I am Mr. Shooty. This is Mr. Shooty's Art Channel. We'll talk to you guys later.